We're also following developments and threats being made at historically black colleges and universities, not only nationally, but here at home as well. Edward Waters University was a target. Fortunately, the campus has since reopened after going on lockdown for nearly 12 hours. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office swept the entire campus 4 times, according to school leaders, and they said that someone called JSO claiming that there were multiple explosive devices throughout the campus. After it goes off, they said that someone would come to the school and shoot survivors. Charles Flowers lives near the HBCU. He describes the threat as disturbing.
We're starting out Black History like this on the first day, and it takes me back to a time, where I wasn't alive. The time when Martin Luther King lived, to where there were bombings to churches and bombings to school, and blacks weren't able to do this and blacks weren't able to do that.
And even though the campus is open again, EWU asked that its students remain vigilant. The HBCU tweeted a photo that reads, "We will not be intimidated."
And today was the second day of threats made. Yesterday, threats were made against Bethune-Cookman University, forcing officials there to shut down the campus and asking students and faculty to stay off campus until they could look further into the threat. And tonight, we are speaking with an intelligence expert who specializes in bomb threat investigations. With more than half a dozen historically black colleges and universities receiving bomb threats this week, he tells On Your Side's Haley Harrison that these threats likely have a different intention than to harm people.
It's just a great example of how easy it is to be disruptive. People that really want to kill people or injure people with bombs don't give warnings, right? They don't provide these threats.
Assessing risks is what Scott Stewart, Vice President of Intelligence at Torchstone Global, does for a living. He believes the HBCU threats, like the one at Edward Waters University, are linked due to the timing of them.
We've seen that in the past with some of the campaigns that have been directed against Jewish houses of worship, for example. They're not tied to any real bomb or any real device, but it's really just meant to, cause panic, cause disruption.
He says there could be a copycat aspect in play as well. When investigating whether a bomb threat is credible or not, Stewart says law enforcement agencies ask the questions. Is it specific? Is it even plausible?
It's very impractical to think that there's a bomber or even a small terrorist group somewhere that is going to be able to place devices in all these, HBCUs all over the country. That's not going to happen. So it really does indicate that this is probably, somebody just trying to frighten and gain attention.
Stewart says most of the threats that the United States is seeing right now are not coming from sophisticated terrorists, but more grassroots terrorists.
And so people paying attention to things that happen, reporting suspicious people, reporting suspicious objects, can often really help thwart attacks before they can get off the ground.
I'm Haley Harrison, First Coast News, On Your Side.